Movie review number 1273 is Rule Breakers. Rule Breakers is a 2025 movie directed by Bill Glutenthal. So this movie has Angel Studios, and I saw this movie on March 17th, 2025 at Regal Cinemas 16 in Deerfield Towne Center in Mason, Ohio. So this is based on a true story. In a nation where educating girls is seen as rebellion, a visionary woman dares to teach young minds to dream. When their innovation draws global attention, their success sparks hope, but also opposition. As threats loom and sacrifices are made, their courage and unity ignite a movement that could forever transform the world. So, this is about the true story of Malboob. Warrior Mahboob. Mahboob. Warrior. Roya. This film takes place in Afghanistan, where Warrior Mahboob has always dreamed of wanting to be a part of computers, wanting to know how they operate, and basically in Afghanistan, there's a rule that young girls are not allowed to be taught the same way that young boys and men are taught. Like when Roya was a child, when computers were in the classroom, all the girls had to leave because computers were not allowed for the girls or women. But then Roya got older and she was fascinated by using computers, trying to operate them. And eventually, she was able to get a class of her own to teach young girls about robotics, computers, and other forms of modern technology. Well, this movie details her becoming a part of a new team, the Afghan Dreamers, an all girls robotics team that is the first of its kind from Afghanistan, whose dream is to build a robot. And so there's this competition where various countries from all over the world compete, and they deal and basically the competition is about robotics and building a robot and how this particular robot can impact their country. So the Afghan dreamers decide to build a robot of their own and participate in this competition. Some people are supporting this team. Some of them, well, not so much. As things happen in Afghanistan that makes the Afghan dreamers determine if they still want to do this, but despite everything that happens, they still decide to go with their dream and to participate in this competition because they're in it to win it. But the question is, can they actually win in this competition? Because the robot they have is pretty neat and impressive, and I really like what they were going to do with this robot. The question is, can they win? I think they can, but I'll let you guys see the movie for yourselves. But this movie proves that some rules are meant to be broken. As the war and one of the rules in Afghanistan is young women and girls can't be taught some things that boys can be taught, and computers is one of them. Well, this team is breaking this war and basically telling the people of Afghanistan, but also to people from all over the world, that men and women can do the same things. And basically, in this case, the Afghan dreamers are proving to the world that they can build a robot. They do know about technology. It's a pretty good and powerful story. And like I said, it was distributed from Angel Studios, who has also brought movies like The Shift, Sight, Sound of Hope, and many other movies. Oh yeah, it's a very good movie. I definitely recommend it. So this movie has Nikoli Bouchari as Roya Mabub, Nolan Goranadaris as Ali Mabub, Amber Asfari as Essen, Nina Hostin Sadil as Tara, Sarah Molly Rowe as Hadia, Miriam Saraj as Ezreal, Nasir Memo Syria as Abdul, Phoebe Waller-Bridge as Jessica Curry, and Ali Faso as Samir Sinha. So yeah, I've never heard of the Afghan Dreamers before this movie, but I'm really proud of what they achieved. I won't say what happens in the movie, but what they achieve is definitely outstanding. And like I said, this robot competition, various countries from all over the world compete. And it was very neat to see what other robots from other countries were doing. And I won't say what the robot from Afghanistan is going to do, but it definitely makes sense to me anyway. But I'll let you guys see the movie for yourselves. But yeah, it was a pretty good movie. So that's my movie review of Rule Breakers Preaching Truth from this movie review. Alright, goodbye.